Um, we acknowledge the traditional owners of Australia and pay our respect to their elders, past and present. Weather. What a beautiful day. What a glorious day. What a miserable day. Some useful words and phrases to do with weather. Okay, obviously weather. Weather. Oh, I probably should, just in case people don't know. So the weather is the conditions outside. So the conditions to do with how hot or cold it is, how cloudy it is, how dry or wet it is, it's sunshine, wind, rain, etc. So that's what the weather is. Weather forecast is the prediction of what the weather is likely to be, and that prediction is made up from scientific evidence, from doing lots of measurements of all those things that we talked about, make up the weather. Precipitation. Precipitation is a little bit like a scientific word, and it refers to anything, any water that falls to the earth in the form of, for example, rain, hail, mist, sleet, or snow. So they're all precipitation. Temperature is how hot or cold it is. And then the thermometer is the instrument that we use to measure the temperature. We measure the units that we measure temperature in are degrees. We use degrees Celsius with this symbol. Americans use Fahrenheit with this symbol. They're a bit backward, actually. Humid and humidity, it refers to the water vapor in the air. So water can exist as a gas in the air, and then we refer to it as water vapor. Then to do with the winds, we have these words that are related to the directions. So we give winds name: northerly, southerly, easterly, westerly. We can also say northeasterly, etc. So we did directions in a lesson way back. But what this means is if the wind is coming from the north, then we call it a northerly. So it's not the direction the wind is going to, it's the direction the wind has come from. And then a not so scientific word that I just threw in is rugged up, because rugged up is in the dialogue. So I thought I would include it in this list of words. So I was going to check. Niki, who do we have? Can we ask somebody whether they use Celsius, degrees Celsius, or degrees Fahrenheit in the
Okay.
country they're in?
Sarah Pashtunia, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. What do you use in your country? Do you use a Celsius with the C, like to measure the temperature, or Fahrenheit? Like in Canberra, in Australia now, it's very cold tonight, and it is about 4 or 6 degrees Celsius, right? What do you use? Do you know? Okay, maybe sorry, Sarah. So I'm seeing Homera Nazari has just put up that you use Celsius in Afghanistan.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
And
you.
how about do you name the winds by the
Teacher?
direction they come
Yeah.
from?
Sorry.
May
Yep.
Is that, I think that's Soraya.
Oh,
Ma'am, can I
Yes.
say?
Sure, Sarah, you were called on, so you
Sarah.
say it. Sarah,
Yeah.
do you know the answer to this question? Do you name the winds by the directions that they come from?
Yes.
You
We
do?
use it.
So you use the same thing, like northerly, southerly, easterly, westerly? You call them those names?
Yes, ma'am. Can I say that
Yep.
again?
Yep. You say it again, Sarah. Okay, we might move to the next.
The answer is C.
Yep. Degrees
Yeah.
Celsius. Can you say Celsius?
Celsius.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go on to the next slide. Thanks, Sarah.
Welcome.
Okay, so we're going to do an exercise like we did last week. These are the words that we're using, and we're going to have pictures to match each one of those words. So you can think about which picture goes with the words while we have some people reading out the words for 2 slides. Nikki?
Okay, so Elaha Arazai.
Yes, sure.
Hi, Elaha.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Good, thank you. Can you do the reading here, please?
Yes, sure,
Just
teacher.
these.
Okay,
Okay.
go.
Weather forecast, precipitation, precipitation. Yes.
Yep.
Temperature, thermometer, humidity, northerly, southerly, easterly, westerly, rigged up.
Okay, so this one is rugged up. Can you say rugged?
Right up.
Yeah, rugged up. Yeah, good.
Right
And
up.
thermometer. Thermometer.
Thermometer. Okay.
Yeah, good. Good work. Okay, next person.
Soraya Sultani. Soraya, hello. Can you do the reading here, please?
Mix and match new words with the pictures, weather forecast and precipitation and temperature, thermometer, humid and northerly, southerly, easterly, westerly, and rocked up.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so we'll go back and can we have the next person
Yep,
tell
Nadia
us what
Razai.
these 3 are? Yeah.
Nadia? Nadia Razai, are you here? Homera? Homera Nazari, are you here today?
Sorry, teacher,
Oh, hi,
I'm
Nadia.
here.
Nadia's here. Hi, Nadia. Okay, you can do this one, Nadia.
Okay, just
So which word do you think goes with this picture?
Picture 1.
I think weather forecast.
No.
No,
I don't.
temperature.
This thing measures the temperature. What's the
It's
name?
it's thermometer, right? Yeah.
Yes, good work. Okay, what about number 2?
Number 2.
So which is the best word, the closest word in here for number 2?
Wow, that is so hard.
I think northly or southerly, easterly and westerly.
So that's about winds. That's about winds. And this picture is not about winds. What do you think the red and the blue might be?
I think weather forecast. Yeah.
No, no. These are hard. I'm sort of throwing these questions in just to make you think a little bit, what's the word? Outside the block. So, what do you think the red parts of the country are? What do you think about their weather that you can tell from this map?
Humid. It's humid.
Sarah, did you want to answer that? Petunia, you put your hand up. Did you want to answer?
Temperature, yeah, temperature. It's about temperature.
Good
Yes,
work. It is about temperature. Yeah. So that's I these questions are quite hard because the pictures aren't perfect. And so I'm asking you to find the best word, the closest word that goes with this. So this is a map that's showing how temperatures change across the world from being very red representing hot to blue representing cold for the different parts of the world. So that was good work. The people that got temperature for that one, that was a hard question. This one might be hard too for some people, but tell who are we up to, Nikki, for number 3?
Homera. Homera, can you do number 3? And can I just say, see that pink thing that is pointing up? It's not actually a pole or something, which is exactly what I thought it was.
Sorry.
It
Yeah.
is an
Yeah.
arrow that is pointing at a cloud, and the cloud is raining. Can you see the rain falling? That's what it is. Okay.
Good work, Nikki. Thank you.
Okay. So, Hemera, what do you think that rainy cloud is?
Ma'am, I think it's humid.
Good, it's pretty
Well,
humid.
that's a good guess because it would probably be humid when this was happening, but I think there's a better word. Do you want to have another go at another word that might be good for it?
Racked up, I think. Racked up.
Yeah, you would be rugged up if you were here with the rain falling on you.
Not if you were at the equator. So
Oh, yeah.
actually, I didn't explain one thing. So when it rains, the water evaporates from the earth and it goes up into the clouds and then it comes back down again. And so what do we call it when it comes back down? I'll give you a hint.
It's a good hint. I wish I got those hints when I had to. So, so do people remember when Jade was explaining precipitation, and she said that is any water that falls out of the sky, whether it is snow or rain, any water that falls out of the sky clouds.
And comes down to earth. Any
So,
water that
yeah,
comes down. Yeah.
comes down to
So
the earth.
things like frost and dew aren't strictly speaking precipitation. Although I think lay people like me probably think it's precipitation as well. But
Water,
anyway,
like water falls from the sky, then it's precipitation.
precipitation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Next
Liz has
person.
just said hail, which is good. Yes, that is true. Hail is also precipitation.
Yes.
Good
Yeah,
work.
it is. Yeah. Next person.
Oh, sorry. So that was Hamera. Soria Klakzada. Soriaya Klakzada.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Hello. Can you tell us
Hello.
what number, right word for number 1?
Weather frets.
Yeah, she's right.
Forecast. You picked the right answer, but you pronounce it weather forecast. Can you say that?
Forecast.
Good work. Yeah. Do you want to do one
Yes,
more? Do you
yes.
want to have try number 2? It's a bit harder. Let's try that one.
Do you know what this is, guys? Do you know what this is? It's got a like a chicken standing on top of an arrow. It's what do you know what that thing does? So all the different directions on a compass are there. North,
So
south, east, west.
east and west. And then this thing here is a big flat thing with an arrow. And when the wind hits it, it turns it around until the wind is coming from behind, oh, sorry, from this in front of it. And then it stops when it's facing the wind. Because if it wasn't facing the wind would blow it around. So what do you think this one? What's the best word to go with that one?
Look
I
at
don't
all.
know.
Okay, so look, see, can everybody see here? There is an N, there is an S, there is a E, and a W. What do you think all those letters are about? What do you think the letters are? What words do you think those letters start with those letters? Look in
It's
the answers.
Northly.
Yay! Woohoo!
Yes.
That's how I like to give a
Yeah.
treat.
Yeah. So remember we did do directions at one of the early lessons that we started on earlier this year. So I think we might have even had
We
a
did have
weather
a
vane. This
compass.
thing is called a
Yeah.
weather vane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next person. Actually, I think we'll do this one first because it's the easiest one.
Okay. Elaha Ashrafi. Elaha Ashrafi.
Yes, miss.
Hello. Do you want to do number 4?
Yeah, sure. So I think number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Of number 4.
So
Actually, it's not. I thought it was an easy one, but it would only be an easy one if I told you what rugged up meant.
exactly.
I didn't tell you. So I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this one it is rugged up. So rugged up is referring to the rugs. If you just put lots and lots of rugs around you, then you're rugged up. But we say we get rugged up when we put lots and lots of warm clothes on in many layers. Yeah. So that leaves only one more for number 3. So do you want to try number 3?
Yeah, number 3 is humid.
Very good. Very good. So that could have been a hard one to understand. Seeing when things are very humid, they condense, or you could even almost say precipitate, but that's not the right word. They condense onto the window pane. Good work. Thank
I have
you.
a question.
Yeah.
If the glass or the window have like sweat, what they call the we just say the window is humid or not something else.
So we might say that it is fogged up.
Fogged up.
Yeah. So fog is actually a word that we're going to do in one of the next slides. Fog is
You know when you go out in the
Yeah, I
especially
know
like
what is the
yeah,
meaning
you know
of
fog. It's like when you can't see because it's very yeah. You know the thing. Yeah. That's it.
Sorry.
Thank
I was
you.
going to look for the picture. Yeah. So we might say it's fogged up. What else might we say, Nikki?
Oh, that's basically all you'd say. I don't know.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
think,
really have English is hilarious. We have ridiculous word like rugged up for this man that is covered in like clothes. But when we have something like the window, we don't have a word. Do you have a word in your language for that window? Do you have a word in your language, whatever it is, Dari, Farsi, whatever, for this window? Like that, Elaha.
Miss, we just say like the window is sweat. The word sweat
is
we
wet.
use also in our language for glasses or windows.
That's so good. Just for glasses and windows. That's excellent.
We just say they sweat.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, I was going to ask you, see the man that's covered in all the clothes there? Do you think that it's a cold day or a hot day that he's going out like that?
I think it's definitely a a cold day.
It's a cold
Yes.
day. So we only
Yeah.
use rugged up if it's a cold day. The weather is cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Yep.
Okay, so we've just got one dialogue to do today. So Nikki and I will read it first. I'll be Jenny.
Yep.
Do you be Jack?
Yep.
Okay, so Jenny and Jack are going to chat about the weather. Wasn't the weather weird today? It kept changing. A beautiful, still, frosty morning to start with. Then those amazing high winds came through. Then a brief rain shower, and now we're back to clear weather.
Yes, I agree. I was downtown when those strong winds came through. They were southerlies, and they just howled down the streets between the tall buildings.
Have you seen the forecast for tomorrow's weather?
I heard it on the radio on the way home. They're expecting more strong winds tonight and a big drop in temperature, down to -5 degrees. The expected maximum tomorrow is only 8 degrees. There's a chance of some precipitation, and it might even come as snow flurries.
Wow, we haven't had snow here for years. We'd better make sure the kids are rugged up for school tomorrow. All right. So I think before we reread we'll go through some more terms that are associated with temperature, just to get a little bit more familiar with it for the people who aren't as fluent. Okay, so what's the weather like? With respect to temperature, we say things like it is warm. We might say yesterday was hot. Today is boiling hot. Tomorrow will be scorching. So that's in increases in temperature. You're getting hotter and hotter with each of those words. Then we could say the opposite would be it is cool, it is chilly, it is cold, freezing cold, or bitterly cold. So we say phrases like it is cooler now, or it has got chilly. It will get hot later. We say the day is heating up, or the day is cooling down. We'll do that question if we've got time at the end. There's some phrases to do with what the weather's like with respect to precipitation in the form of rain. So we can say there is a light rain, or the rain is gentle when it's very, very fine. And the opposite of that would be to say the rain is heavy, or the rain is so heavy. And if it's really, really heavy, we might say it is torrential rain and it is driving rain. And then another term in English is for when it's very heavy rain, we say it's raining cats and dogs. We might say, I got caught in a downpour. If you were outside and you weren't expecting the rain, and you got quite wet, you would say, I got caught in a downpour. And then you could say, I'm soaked, or you're drenched, would be words to describe you getting really wet through. So I was going to ask, does it rain cats and dogs in Dari? Do you use that? We call that an idiom. Do you use that idiom in Dari? Who's the next person, Nikki?
Mina Majid? Mina?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Mina.
Hi, thank you.
When it's
So
raining,
go
sorry.
ahead, Nikki.
No, but
Go
when
ahead.
it's raining very, very heavy in your country, do you have a funny way of saying it? Because in English, we have this funny way of saying it, which is it's raining cats and dogs. And what Jade and I were wondering is, do you have something like that in Dari or in your language?
Um,
Do you have a funny
Actually,
way?
it was very funny for me, and it is the first time that I heard about this cat and dog. But in Delhi, I don't know. Actually, up to now, I never heard when
Ah,
the rain is very heavy or the snow is very
yeah,
heavy. My
yeah.
mom or my father say something like this, but maybe other know, but I don't know now.
So your
Okay.
language isn't as silly as English then, has a
Yeah.
silly phrase for it. Thank you. Good.
Maybe,
Thank
maybe we
you.
had. And also, you can ask from my other classmate. Maybe we have, but I don't know about this.
If anyone has an idea, you
Yeah.
can put in the
They
chat.
can put it in the chat. Thank you. Okay, what's the weather like for precipitation in the form of snow? Um, so we can say it is snowing or it will snow. Let's play in the snow. The snowfall was light or the snowfall was heavy. There was a blizzard. So a blizzard, our term for a blizzard is when it's snowing, but there's also snowing quite heavily and also lots of heavy, strong winds as well. And you usually can't see very far in front of you in a blizzard. Then we say the snow is fresh for when it's fresh, when it has stopped snowing and the snow that's left and it's fresh, as in it hasn't started to melt or people haven't walked across it a lot and messed up that nice smooth surface. And then the troublesome thing about snow, because snow is so beautiful, isn't it? But then it turns into this. The snow has turned to slush. That's what makes snow not so fun. All right, so some mix and matches. What's the weather like? So with respect to snow, and a snowflake is one single piece of snow. And then I think I'll let you figure out snow drifts from the picture. So who's next, Nikki, to do?
Okay, so the next person is Latifa Sadat. Latifa, are you here?
Hi, ma'am. Yes,
Oh,
I'm here.
sorry, Latifa, your sound is a bit funny,
Yeah,
but
we
can you
can't hear. Yeah, your internet isn't so good.
um we
Um,
we might move to Manaz if and then come back to you, Latifa. So we'll see how your internet cleans up in a minute and we'll come back. But Manaz Zafar? Manaz? Okay. Nahid Sultani.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Nahid. Maybe you can try this.
can you read this one out and tell us which picture is the best picture to go with it?
Okay. Every snowflake is unique. Number 3.
Yep. And just before you move on to the next one, the word unique means that you have only one of that sort. So every snowflake looks different. No two snowflakes look the same. Okay, next one.
Strong winds blew snowdrift across the road. I think number 2.
Yes. And the snow drift is this one here, is this formation here. So the wind has blown it and it's drifted up and formed a hill there. Okay, next one.
Okay. The houses were covered in a blanket of snow is number 1.
Yep,
And the last one, we have to shovel the snow is number 4.
good. Shovel. So can you, it actually pronounce it with an A instead of an O. Shovel.
Shovel.
Yep. English is so difficult.
Just you.
Yeah, it just changes the pronunciation all the time. Yes. Okay, this is how snow can look beautiful. I had snow when I was living in America, and I do miss it from time to time. All right, what's some other weather stuff, like other wet stuff is hail, and somebody mentioned hail. So hail is the when the water falls out of the sky as little round rocks or marbles. And because it's heavy and hard, it can make hail damage. And if there's a lot of it, it comes with heavy winds, then we call it a hailstorm. Then we have sleet. Actually, do we say sleet all that much in Australia, Nikki?
I don't think so, but because I read a lot of English books, and also
Yeah.
in England, that's
And
quite
and in
common.
and in America we used it as well because in Australia
We
there's
don't
not
have
very
it
many
much.
places. Yeah, well, there's not very many places that have
No.
snow. And so sleet is sort of like in between rain and snow. It's that it doesn't fall as flakes, but it's kind of icy cold raindrops.
Horrible.
Is that okay, Nikki? Do you reckon?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Just all of it's awful. Like I'm
Yeah.
just going to say.
Okay. And then frost is when why don't we say dew first? So dew is when water forms on the ground on all the objects on Earth as the water condenses, so that the water vapor comes out of the air onto the cold Earth and makes liquid water, usually as dewdrops or as yeah. If it's cold enough, though, that will actually freeze and it will look white, and that's frost. Fog is the wet stuff that hangs around in the air like a mist, and it can sometimes be so dense that you can't see very far ahead of you at all. I hope you could understand that because we'll do two practice. We've got two slides for these words. So we'll have some practice reading the words and then we'll have somebody matching up the pictures. Okay.
Okay, so Nazifa Hasari.
Hi, teacher. Yes, I'm here.
Thanks, Nazifa. Can you just read the words on the side?
Yeah.
Okay, teacher.
Thank
Hail,
you.
hailstorm, hail, damage, forest, slate, dew, yeah, dew,
Dew, yep.
dewdrop, fog.
Fog. Good work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Next person, have another practice reading, and everybody else is trying to match up the pictures to the words. Who are we up to,
Sorry.
Nikki?
So we had Nazifa and we have Somaya.
Okay,
Somaya
ma'am.
Mohammadi? Yep.
Yes.
Can you read these, Samaya,
Hail,
please? Yep.
yes, teacher. Hail, hailstorm, hail damage, frost, sleet, dew drops, fog.
Good work. Can you say this word for me? Storm.
Storm.
Storm. Yep.
Storm. Yeah.
Good. Okay, so we'll go back. And who's next? They can match up these pictures for the best word.
These are quite hard, but have a good go because these are quite hard words and they're good, but they're good ones to know. So,
Yeah.
Madia Sadat. Madia, are you here? Madia. Okay. Mariam Panahi. Mariam Panahi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can see if you can match some of the ones here.
The first picture is, I think, dewdrops.
Dewdrops. Excellent.
That's
Very
so
good,
hard.
because yeah. So which one do you think might be due, seeing as it's on this slide? Which number
Um,
do you think is due?
it should be picture 2. I think it's not very clear for me,
No,
so
it's very unclear, but it's
Is it hard to see?
yeah.
Sorry. So
But
this one is white, so it's frozen. So when
see,
due,
I thought it was due.
it
I
should
should have got a better picture. Yeah.
It's not your fault. They're hard to get.
No. So what do you think
be
number
frost,
2 is
I
then?
think. How about frost? Number 2 is frost,
Yep.
I guess.
Good work. And so what do you think dew might be then?
Dew, number 4.
Yeah. It is hard to
Can't really see it.
see.
Yeah.
Maybe, and maybe it's easier for me to see it on my computer too. I
But
probably
you know
need
what
to
you
be a bit
guys
more
can
careful.
do? What you can do is just Google the word dew in English and then put images up
Yep.
and you'll be able to see better ones.
Yeah.
Because the dewdrop is beautiful, the one you have, Jade.
The
Yeah,
dewdrop
that's
is good.
one. Yeah.
Dew on a nice bright morning, it is beautiful. It
Beautiful.
sparkles across the grass. Okay, so number 3 is hard.
I think it's slate.
Oh, good work. It's just hard for
Good
me and
work.
Nikki, because we don't have it with us.
Yeah,
Or we
but
rarely
that's
have it with
good.
us. Yeah, good work. So who's next?
Okay, so my next one, I was going to just check Latifa Sadat. Have you got your internet working better now? Okay. We can go back to Nigaran. Nigaran Afghan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you see if you can do these ones.
Number one, that is, I think, frost, isn't it frost, ma'am? Number one.
No, because it's in little
No,
balls. See how
yeah,
it
it is
comes
like
in little
Comes
hell,
like
balls?
ice. Yeah.
hell
Hail.
damage,
Good work.
hell damage, you
Yeah.
say,
Hail.
Good.
or hell?
Hail.
Yeah, hail. Yeah.
Okay. Number two is,
So I think maybe these pictures are a little bit small and probably hard for you to
isn't
say,
it
but can I?
fog? Isn't it fog,
Yeah.
number two?
It is no, it's a lot of these ones falling. So it's a bit hard to see, but there's lots of little dots in there, but there's many of them falling.
Hailstorm then, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hailstorm. Yep.
Yes, it's hailstorm because the wind is,
Yeah,
with a
wind.
strong
Good
wind, it
point.
falls down. Okay.
That's
Yep.
good, Nigaran.
And the
Good,
third one
Nara.
is, I think, hail damage. Yes,
Yeah.
it has
Good.
damaged the car.
Good
Yes.
work.
Good work.
The fourth one is, well, let me check it. I think it's then fog. The fourth
Yes.
one is fog. I
Fog.
think so.
Yes. Yep.
That's
You're right. It's fog. Can you say fog for me?
Fog,
Yeah, fog.
correct?
Yep. That was correct. Yep. Thank you. Good work.
They were hard, but they were good.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do more of what the weather's like, and we'll talk about sunshine and clouds. So some of the things we might say, it is sunny today, or we could say the sun has come out. After the shower, and that's referring to a rain shower, after the shower, a rainbow appeared. There are clear blue skies. We say that when there's no other precipitation around. And also there's not a cloud in the sky. So that's a phrase that is often used. There's not a cloud in the sky. Enjoy the sunshine before the clouds come over. It was cloudy yesterday. It was partly cloudy this morning. Now it is overcast. So partly cloudy just means that not all of the sky is covered in cloud. But when we say it's overcast, basically most of the sky is covered in clouds. And so you can't see any blue sky. basically.
It's all grey.
It's all grey.
Yeah.
Dull days can be depressing. All right. Okay, what's the weather like with respect to wind? And it's very hard to get pictures of wind, I have to say. So we can say the opposite of windy would be to say it is calm or it is still. And that's the opposite of it is windy. Then for different levels of windiness, for very light wind, we'd say there is a breeze, there is a light wind, there is a strong wind, there is a gale. So that's in increasing severity of the wind. We might say a gust of wind blew over the chairs. So a gust is when you just have a short burst of wind, often strong wind that could blow something over. Strong winds blew all night. The wind was howled, or the wind howled. All right. So more terms to do with weather is to do with storms. So we say it was stormy. Storm clouds were gathering, like this photo here. And we know it's storm clouds because they're very dark grey on the bottom. Thunderstorms have claps of thunder, and thunderstorms have bolts of lightning. And we all know that they're the same thing. The lightning is the how you see it, and the thunder is how you hear it. Then we have even stronger than thunderstorms, we have tropical storms, and they're called different things in different places. They're called hurricanes, cyclones, or typhoons. In Australia, we call them cyclones. And I think where you are, you call them typhoons. I'm not sure about that. So they come with gale force winds and torrential rain. Torrential is another word for very, very heavy rains. So this is lightning, which would come with thunder. This is a fairly heavy storm moving across, or here's a heavy storm here, you can see. And this is from outer space looking at a cyclone. And there's so much power in the cyclone. It's just spinning and spinning around, all that cloud material spinning around. Okay, so this is a different sort of exercise. So we're trying a different sort. And here we're going to do, let's do weather opposites. And so I want you to pick which word in this column is the opposite of the word in the first column. And I'll try to draw a line between them. I'll get my little drawing pen. Okay, so you're going to have to be a little bit careful because some of them are very similar, like hot, scorching hot, and warm, all refer to temperature that's on the warm side. Okay, so who's next? Or do you need a little bit of time to look at it a little bit longer?
So
I'm not sure.
do you want me just to quickly we'll just go through just again because
Yeah,
even though Jade
yes.
has gone through it. Like so
Yeah.
hot, we all know what hot day is when there's a lot of sun and we're very hot and sweating. Sunny is when it's the sun is out, it's very bright. Scorching.
And lots of blue sky. Yep.
Scorching actually is like when you touch something like the fire on the stove and it really burns you. That's called a scorch. It's so hot that it just burns your skin. It's really, really hot. So scorching means that the heat is very extreme. Warm is a more gentle, softer heat. It's not too hot. Gentle rain is gentle is when something is soft and it just doesn't and very it doesn't hurt.
Light.
It's not strong. Yeah, it's light. So gentle rain, that's a light rain. Freezing cold is like when the cold is so cold, like you open the fridge door or you have ice on your hand and it's that freeze of cold. So very, very extreme cold. Torrential rain, Jade was saying, is that very, very, very heavy rain when the rain just comes and you can't even go outside because it's so heavy. And then overcast when the sky is all gray. There are so many clouds, heavy clouds in the sky. The sky is so gray. And then cold is just cold, and cool is like a bit less cold than cold. It's just like more on the cold side, but not too cold. Okay, so there you go. See if we can match them. So we're up to Zarifa. Zarifa, are you here?
Yes, Mom, I'm here.
Okay, do you want to
You
try
want-
matching?
Yes, I have to match them.
So which one do you think matches hot?
Yeah, first,
Opposite.
I think freezing cold is match the hot
Cold
and
or
freezing
freezing?
cold. Freezing cold.
Okay, so I'm going to what then would you put for scorching hot? The opposite of scorching hot. What would you say for scorching hot?
Scorching hot. Okay.
Remember
Sunny, I think it responds to overcast.
No. So if we think about it,
Sunny
so
means cold.
let's try let's see if someone else that's got their hand up might want to try that one. So Homera, what do you think we would put with scorching hot?
and don't worry, this is okay, go. Hot?
No, for scorching hot, we use freezing cold.
That's right.
Correct. So and what do you think for hot?
For hot, we use cold.
Correct. How about for warm?
For warm, we use cold.
Okay. So the reason I've forgotten who it was beforehand. So it's hard to understand what the question is asking, but you're going up in increasing amounts of heat. So you go from warm to hot, and then even hotter is scorching hot. So when you do the opposites, the least cold is cool, the next one is cold, and then the most cold is freezing cold. So the most cold, freezing cold, is the opposite to the most hot, scorching hot. So yeah.
So
Is that
do you want a
Suraya?
different person?
Oh no, she can finish these ones.
That was Homera. Yeah,
Homera.
so do you want to finish?
For Sunny?
Yes. Yes, for sunny, we use overcast.
Good work. And for gentle rain?
For gentle rain, we use torrential rain.
Torrential rain, good pronunciation. Yes. Yep, good work. You
Nice.
understood the question. It's a hard one to do. You're probably not used to doing questions like this, so don't worry about it. Why isn't that? Oh, because I haven't changed it back to the pointer, have I? That's why that happened. All right, now I'm going to have to get rid of all of these. You have a look at these while I get rid of the marks.
Okay. So while you're looking, I'll just go
yes.
through and just give you a quick thing. So clear is like when the sky, there's nothing in it. It's a beautiful day. There's no clouds. That's a clear. And we can use clear in other things, like when the water is clear, the water is very clean and you can see everything, fish and stones, if you look inside a river and it's clear. Okay,
You
a
can see
light,
through it. Yeah.
you can see through it. So it's like glass. Light breeze is a breeze that's not a strong breeze, it's just a soft breeze. Shower is like a soft
Yeah, so we're
rain.
talking about wind. We're talking about wind. When we're talking about a breeze, breeze is talking about a wind. So
Oh, yeah.
very, very,
More
it's
wind.
not strong enough to be quite called a wind. It's just very, very light.
Yeah, like a small wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little wind.
Yes.
But shower is a soft rain, like a gentle rain. Like rain that's just not too strong, and also a shower often doesn't last very long. So just the rain just comes for a few minutes and it goes. Dry is dry when it's no rain. The earth is very dry and hot. And windy is, as Jade has said, the wind comes and it's blowing everything. Calm is when there is no wind. It's very still and nothing is blowing. The trees are staying still. Everything is still. Blizzard, Jade explained to you. It's when the snow and what did you say, Jade? Snow and
wind and heavy winds as well.
And heavy wind. That's right.
Yeah.
I try to ignore those cold ones. I just don't like them. They're too cold. Drenched is when we go in the rain and you get so wet. You know, when you have sometimes gone in the rain and it's or you go out and the rain comes, it's torrential rain and you are so wet. All your clothes is wet. Your skin is wet right inside your clothes. That's the drenched, when something soaks you. And then strong wind.
Very wet.
Very, very wet. So wet. And then strong wind is like, is like when the wind is blowing, strongly. It's a hard wind, harsh wind. And foggy, I think you all know, it's like when you go out and it's got that humidity, but it's that cold in the air and you can't see beyond it. It's just everything's very unclear. Anyway, off you go.
So, and for calm, I was thinking about it. In Australia, we would say if you were trying to sail a boat, then you actually need windy weather to sail the boat. And in calm weather, it's very hard to sail the boat. But I was thinking for people from Afghanistan, you're not going to be very experienced with sailing boats. So, but the same thing would be for a kite. So to fly a kite, you need a windy day. And if you had a very calm day, you probably wouldn't try to fly the kite. Yeah. Okay. So who are we up to try to do opposites? I realize as you go through it, it is very hard exercise, Niki.
It's quite hard. Like,
it is hard.
Let's face it. I've been speaking English for a long time and I find it hard.
Yeah.
But
so
okay.
do you want to do a hands up for this one for somebody who feels like they understand?
I'm thinking Ella Samaya Mohammadi had her hand up. So Samaya, do you want to have a try? Okay, go.
The first one is clear and foggy. Foggy, is it right?
Yep, that's right.
Yes. Sorry, I just haven't got my pen ready. Sorry about that. Okay. Clear goes to foggy. Sorry about the funny
light breeze to a strong wind.
Good.
Shower or blizzard. Is
Good.
It right?
Yep.
Dry and drenched. I can pronounce this word.
So just say drenched. In English, when we have the ed added onto a word, then we sort of make it very short and just go d. We don't go ed. We go drenched. Drenched.
And windy to come.
Very good. You've got the hang of these questions. That's great. So for people that didn't understand exactly how those opposites work, you can go through the video later on and see if you can understand how these questions work. Okay, go back to my pointer and we'll reread the dialogue. I've just realized doing this exercise, now I have to spend time on getting rid of the lines. All right. Two readers we need for the dialogue, Niki?
Okay, so we can have Elaha Ashrafi.
It's quite a hard dialogue. There's
Yes, miss.
hard
Yeah,
words.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's one.
I'm
Yeah.
here, miss.
Yep. And so Elaha, you can be Jenny, I guess, and Sarah Gahari. Sarah,
Yes,
are you
miss.
here? Yep, you can be
Yes,
Jack.
Should
go
I
ahead.
start, miss? Okay.
Yes, please.
Was not the weather were today? It kept changing. A beautiful, stale, frosty morning to start with. Then those amazing high winds came through, then a brief rain shower, and now we're back to clear weather.
Yes, I agree. I was downtown when those strong winds came through. They were southerlies and they just pulled down the streets between the tall buildings.
Have you seen the forecast for tomorrow's weather?
Good work, guys. Should we get to new people,
Yeah,
Nikki?
that was really good reading, by the way. Hard words.
Yeah,
Well done,
they're
both of
hard
you.
words.
Okay, so we've got Sultana Ate. Sultana, you here? Sultana? Nope. Okay. Maria Sadat, are you here? Maria. Maria?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
here.
All right, Maria, you can be Jack, right?
Okay.
And oh my God. And then I'll go down to so Sultana, you're not here at the moment. Okay, Arzo. Arzo?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Arzo, you can be Jenny. Go.
Yes.
In the name of Allah, Jenny and Jack chat about the weather. Jack, I heard it on the radio and the way home, there are expecting more strong winds tonight and a big drop in temperature down to what?
-5.
-5?
Yep. Good work.
Thank you. Thank you. The expected maximum tomorrow is only 8. There's change of some precipitation and it may even come as so flowers.
Flurries. Yeah, good
Flowers.
work. Can you say expecting? Expecting.
Expecting.
Good. Okay. Sorry, Jenny, I interrupted you.
Arzo?
Welcome.
Arzo. Yep.
Wow, we haven't had snow here for wow, we haven't had snow here for years. We had mom, we how we can explain the we had or
Better?
we would
Weed.
So weed. So
reach.
you're
Okay.
correct. You're correct when you're saying we had, but they shortened, they got rid of the H and the A and they ran it together. That's what that comma means. And so it becomes weed instead of we had.
Okay.
Weed. Yeah. I mean, not, but don't
We
emphasize the
with
D.
better make
Yep.
okay.
Sure.
With better make sure the kids are rugged. Rugged, ma'am?
Well, we actually
Rugged.
pronounce it rugged. So rug.
Except sometimes we pronounce it rugged.
Racked up for school tomorrow. Racked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has a different meaning, doesn't it, Nikki?
Yeah, it does. But that is such
Yeah.
a confusing thing, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
like this poor girl is going to encounter it one day
Yeah.
in another
Yeah.
way. And we're going to go, oh yeah, well, in that one,
Yeah.
you do say rugged.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can say rugged, but in this phrase, you say rugged. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Rugged
mean,
up.
we're
So
just
it's one of
laughing
those,
because English is ridiculous.
yeah. Yep. Yep. Good work. And I was a bit remiss. I should have warned you that we're going to have now a comprehension question about this dialogue. So remember, comprehension is just a question to test whether you understood the dialogue. So we'll go to that question. It's one of those questions where we fill in the right words. So using the information in the dialogue, so it's got to be related to what Jack and Jenny were talking about. Choose the best word from those in the brackets. So you just pick one of the words when you're reading out the sentence. All right, so you're going to say, this morning was very windy, or you're going to say, this morning was very wet, or you're going to say, this morning was very cold. Okay, so we get one person to do the first question.
So let's go with Soraya Sultani. Soraya, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, go.
This morning was very cold. Tomorrow morning will be very cold.
Good, good.
Did she say will probably be?
What? But isn't it going to be very cold tomorrow? Like I thought it was.
Will probably, but we don't really know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. No, the forecast says
Either
it will
would
be.
Yeah.
The forecast says
Yeah.
it will be, but
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
really know. So will probably be is probably slightly better answer. But will be, yeah, okay.
I'd give you
Next
half a
person.
mark on will be.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give you the full mark.
You know what? I didn't realize I was taking so long, Nikki. I haven't been watching the time.
No, you haven't. No, it's 7:33, but we can get through these. So quickly,
We'll
Sultana,
just finish these ones.
Soraya.
Yeah.
Soraya, can I get you to do the second one? Do you want to try the place where the button family? Okay, Soraya? No? Okay. We could stop. Oh, sorry. Soraya, go through and do the others.
The place where the bottom family lives gets a lot of snow.
Do you think so? Why were they surprised that it was going to be snowy the next day? I think the real answer is does not get a lot of snow because they were surprised. Does not get a lot of snow. Remember, Jenny?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go back and read it again.
Yeah. Are we going to do number 3 or get another person?
Okay, we can get Elaha Ashrafi. Do you want to try number 3?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
4.
The buttons
3 and 4. Go.
do pay attention to the weather forecast.
Yeah.
Sorry, which one did you say? Which one did you
do?
pick?
She said do.
Do.
She said
Good
do.
work. Yes,
Yeah,
they
good
do.
work,
Good
Elaha.
work. Next one. Do the next one, Elaha.
If Jack was walking north when he was downtown, I think it's the wine was behind him, or maybe he was walking the wine.
Yeah, I'm with you, Elaha. No clue. Where was he walking?
Because
I
So
am so with you. Like I have no idea.
he was walking towards the north, and the sun and the wind was coming from the south. So the wind was coming from behind him.
Oh my God, I found
Yeah.
so many tests like this. Oh my God, Elaha. It's a really, really hard question. So good try.
Oh, we didn't do seasons. Okay,
Now,
I'm going to have
you
to
got a
do
lot to
seasons
come in with the next week. You can pull
Yeah, I'll
these
do
ones all
seasons
through.
next week.
Yeah.
That's good because I haven't finished making up next week's lesson. So
Perfecto.
some of it's made up now. Okay, I hope that was okay. And
was
I'm sorry about
great.
not getting through everything.
I thought it was really good, but there's so much more juicy stuff to do with the weather. So good work.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you very
students.
much, everyone. Yeah. And I will, where's my stop share? There we go. Share, stop share.
Thanks, students. I'm going to leave, but we'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you,
Yes.
teacher.
See you soon.
Thank you,
Karen.
ma'am.